Daily news, breaking news, everyday news on Prince Emile Entertainment TV. Subscribe to the channel or follow us on all our social media platforms: Instagram, Facebook, Prince Emile Entertainment, Facebook group Prince Emile Entertainment TV. We're available on Twitter at PMilaENT. Follow us on Twitter and we follow back. Today is the 3rd of February 2022. So guys, yesterday Tatara the school calendar and school will next week Monday. And so here's the latest news. Parents will have to pay full fees for the 2022 first term starting on Monday, even though it is a bit shorter than usual since the missing days have been spread over the second and third terms. But the Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education said schools authorities needed to agree with parents on any increase in fees to be charged for this term, which would then have to be approved by the ministry. A number of schools, especially privately owned ones, have in most cases doubled their fees in US dollar terms without consulting parents, and the use of rates above those on the parallel market to effect Zim dollar payments. The Ministry of Primary and Secondary Education could not easily create a calendar of 3 equal terms because of the way public holidays bunch, and especially of the need to have the Easter, Independence and Workers' Day holidays in the vacation between the first and the second terms, so that there is a minimal disruption of school terms. Lessons are expected to resume on Monday, with learners remaining in school for 45 days before schools close on April 7. The second term will begin on May 3 and runs for 69 days until August 4, while the third term will have 71 school days from September 5 to December 8. Minister of Primary and Secondary Education spokesperson Mr. Taonga Nandoro said this should not affect the fees structure of schools in any way. We have had cases of parents who have been asking whether the first term is not too short compared to the second term and the third term. He said the school fees are approved per term, and the days that have been removed from the first term have been factored into the second and third terms, so there should be no challenges with the fees. The fees that are approved will be there. About a third of the pupils in the public school system we have their tuition fees covered by the major increase in the BEAM budget for this year, with the government determined that genuine parental poverty must not be allowed to curtail a child's education in any way. The government has been conducting a tour of schools to ensure preparedness to reopen under the strict COVID-19 protocols. The Ministry of Health and Child Care and of Primary and Secondary Education are working together to implement the standard operating procedures that were put in place and then improved last year to safeguard the health of learners and staff in all schools. Mr. Ndoro said most schools in urban, peri-urban and rural areas were now ready to receive learners. Preparations are progressing very well in all schools. He said obviously there are a few final touches that some remote and under-resourced schools still have to do, and we have been making recommendations, so those are being put in place. Otherwise, we have all hands on deck, and this means schools opening will go smoothly on Monday. In terms of the few schools damaged by the heavy rains brought about by overland tropical depression Anna last week, government has concluded assessments to determine the work needed to be done. Mr. Ndoro said repairs had already started, and the ministry was confident that they would be complete in time for learners to resume lessons. Most of the repairs required were in reattaching roof sheets, and so that's the latest say, guys, regarding to Nyaye first term. And they're saying that all the parents should pay full school fees for the first term, but all the parents should pay the first term fees. And some parents are not happy about this. They are saying, why should we pay and full term fees kana vana vachina kuchikoro kwemadhezi mashoma? Someone wrote that dai vakati vana vavhure January like dzimwewo nyika last year futi vana kana kudzidza oro kupedza kunyora, vamwe vakapedza kunyora results akutobuda nosha chinoita vasavhure on time. 2 years dzese idzo vana kana kudzidza kuma universities same zvinorwadza. And these are parents who are complaining about this whole situation, saying kuti why vana vasina kuvhura muna January like other countries. And she's also talking about nyaya yekudzidza kwevana, kuti vana vacho havasitombodzidza kana chinhu. Andika apa hurumende kutaura nyaya yemari, ivo vana kuchikoro vasi kutombodzidza vari kutonotamba. Andika someone wrote that ndipo pamuri mbudzi ipapo pakuita zvinhu zvecommand pese pese no. Andika someone wrote that register to vote for change, Zambia has free education now. Andika yes, Zambia kwane free education for this whole year. Andika pakaipa someone wrote that isuwani tiri kubhadhara full fees pa Midland State University just for 2 weeks. Pakaipa someone is saying that ko tanga takaudzwa kuti yakwira zvakureva kuti mafees akwira here. Andika panyaya mafees apa vari kuti aiwa vabereki imimi ndinofanira kutaura nezvikoro. Andika kuti muende kuma-meetings avabereki aya kuti munzwe kuti zviri kufamba sei. Andika imimi ndimega munokwanisa kuwirirana kuti mari yaikwire ne10% kana ne5%. Andika and ministry ndinozoapprova the new fee structure iyo inenge yabvumwa navabereki. Andika saka chikoro achingangodecida kuti takukwidza fees nemari yakati vasina kutaura navabereki. Aiwa there must be a meeting, ma-minutes aripo and send it to the Ministry of Education, ndivanozoapprova everything. Andika so guys, ngatitaure in the comment section. This is daily news, breaking news on Prince Milan Entertainment TV. Remember guys to like, share and comment and follow us on all our social media platforms. Bless up.